You've heard the terms AI and generative AI thrown around everywhere, right? And a lot of the time people use them like they're the same thing. But are they? Well, the short answer is not at all. And in the next few minutes, we're going to clear it all up. You'll see the crucial difference and why it's one of the biggest leaps in tech we've seen in a long, long time. So let's just get it out there. That little thought in the back of your head, AI, generative AI, it's all just computers being smart, isn't it? And hey, it's a totally fair question. But the difference between them isn't just some small, nerdy distinction. It's a massive technological jump. So to really get what's new, we've got to first understand the original. Let's think of traditional artificial intelligence as the big foundational field, kind of like the parent of the whole family. And believe it or not, it's tech you've been using for years, probably every single day, without even thinking twice about it. Okay, so at its core, classic AI is all about doing specific tasks. It's about building systems that can look at data, learn from it, and then use that knowledge to make a prediction or a decision to get a job done. Think about it. Your email spam filter, it's not writing you a new email, right? No, it's just looking at an incoming message and making a decision, spam or not spam. Or what about Netflix? It's not creating a whole new movie for you. It's analyzing everything you've watched to predict what you'll probably want to watch next. It's all about analyzing and predicting. All right, so now let's talk about the new kid on the block, the one that has totally exploded into the spotlight, generative AI. And just like the name suggests, this is where things get really different. The word you got to focus on here is create. This is the absolute game changer. This isn't about analyzing stuff that's already out there. This is about generating something entirely new, something original that has never, ever existed in that exact way before. It's a huge shift in thinking. So when you ask an AI to create a picture of an astronaut riding a horse on Mars, it's not just Googling for a photo that already exists. No way. It is generating a brand new image from scratch, based on its understanding of what an astronaut is, what a horse is, and what Mars looks like. Same thing for writing a poem or composing a song. It's an act of pure creation. So if we boil it all down, what's the one big difference you need to remember? Well, it all comes down to a really simple but powerful idea: analyzing versus creating. The main thing here is the goal. Traditional AI, its whole purpose is to analyze data, find patterns, and then predict something or classify something. But generative AI, its goal is to make something new. It's basically the difference between being a movie critic who analyzes films and being a director who actually makes them. Let's look a little closer here. Traditional AI usually learns from really neat, organized, structured data to give you a simple output, like a yes or no, a number, or a category. But generative AI, it dives into the messy, chaotic, unstructured data of like the entire internet to produce something incredibly complex and totally new. A picture, a song, a whole story. So you might be wondering, how in the world do they do such different things? Well, without getting super technical, it all comes down to how they learn. Okay, think of it like this. Traditional AI is like a student who's been shown thousands of pictures that are all labeled cat. It gets really, really good at spotting the pattern of a cat. Generative AI is more like a student who has read every single book in the library, not to memorize specific sentences, but to deeply understand the rules of grammar, plot, and character so they can write their own, completely new book. See the difference? So why is this distinction suddenly the biggest thing in tech? Why is everyone talking about this right now? Because what we're seeing isn't just a small update. The arrival of powerful generative AI that anyone can use, it represents a massive leap forward in what technology can actually do for us. Just let this number sink in for a second. 100 million. That's how many users ChatGPT got in just 2 months. To put that into perspective, it took TikTok 9 months to get there. It took Instagram more than 2 years to hit that same milestone. This is not some niche tool for researchers. This is a global phenomenon. And the impact, the shockwaves, are spreading everywhere. This jump from analyzing to generating is transforming whole industries. It's giving artists incredible new tools, it's helping scientists discover new drugs way faster, and it's even writing code right alongside software developers. It's changing how we create, how we learn, and how we interact with technology itself. So here it is, the key takeaway. If you remember one thing, let it be this. Traditional AI is an amazing tool for analyzing and understanding the world as it is. Generative AI is a tool for imagining the world as it could be. One is about analysis, The other is about imagination. You know, this really brings us to a wild point in history. For decades, our relationship with computers was all about instruction. We told them exactly what to do. But now, with these generative tools, that relationship is becoming collaborative. We can now ask them to show us possibilities we might never have even dreamed of on our own. Which leaves us with a really big, exciting question. What are we going to ask them to create next?